So today I have a powerful formula that I'm going to be sharing with you today. The formula is conscious thought times action equals manifestation. And this is something that I've used and continue to use throughout my life. And today I'm going to be breaking this down for you in a practical way that you can start implementing it in your life today. So, understand this. Thought alone does nothing. Action without clarity scatters your energy. When conscious thought multiplies aligned action, results appear. The thing you want to focus on most first is your conscious thought. But let's go a little deeper in explaining what conscious thought is. Conscious thought is intentional thinking, not just the mental noise that you hear on a daily basis. Conscious thought is focusing in and pinpointing on a singular thought and understanding how that thought plays an effect in your life, in your daily routine. And the way that you can start implementing this, right? This conscious thought, the way you can start focusing in on the thoughts that really matter, the ones that actually move the needle forward, is ask yourself this: what am I intentionally creating right now? And once you ask yourself this question, write it down in one sentence. Don't write it out in a whole paragraph. Just write it out in one sentence. What am I intentionally creating right now? And if you can't say it clearly or write it out clearly, then you're not consciously it. But it's okay. This practice takes time. The more that you repeat this process over and over and over again, the better you're going to get at it. The second part is the action. Now, I want you to understand something here. Action doesn't mean you just grinding and hustling and just getting it out the mud. Action means movement in the direction of the thought. So once you get the understanding and clarity on the thought that you're having, now you are taking actionable steps on the thought that you're having. But here's some practical steps that you can use in action. Make it small enough that resistance can't stop you. Whatever action that you're taking, make sure that it's in alignment and it's not so overly, that you're not overly doing it to where resistance starts to creep in. And ask yourself this question too, as you're going through this action step. Does this action reinforce or does it contradict my thought? So as you're going through the process, ask yourself this question: does it reinforce the thought that I've already had, or is it contradicting the thought that I'm acting on? Action is how thought proves its belief to itself. So action is just thought proving that your action is just your thought proving that what it is that it's thinking is true, it's viable, it's an asset, it's something that can be utilized right here, right now. So you're building confidence and evidence with yourself, which builds alignment. So now you're not second guessing your actions. You're not second guessing your thoughts. You are aligning your conscious thought with your action, and you're moving as one. And the last part of this is the manifestation. Now, understand this: manifestation isn't magic, it's cause and effect made visible. Manifestation is the equivalent of all the actions and all the thoughts that you've taken up until this point. So manifestation is just the equivalent of a multitude of actions. So here's some ways that you can apply. Here's some things that you can apply to this to manifestation. Observe outcomes without emotion, right? Adjust your thought or your action, but don't do both at the same time. It's either you adjust your thought first or you adjust your action first. Whichever one you decide needs adjusting, you focus on that one thing first. And then you continue to repeat that cycle over and over again. You adjust your thought or you adjust your action, and you observe the outcomes without tying any emotions to the observation. And also, manifestation isn't just wishing, it's feedback, it's data. You're collecting data that over time you can start to see how things work. So you can figure out what works, what doesn't work. You can take out, you can add, subtract, multiply, divide, and figure out what system works best for you. And that's what this formula is designed to do. This formula, for me, this formula has helped me throughout my life because we get so bombarded with so much, right? And the greatest thing that you can do is develop focus because there are so many distractions out here in the world. And so what I do is I sit down every morning and I write out what my thoughts are. And I look at that thought and I observe it to see if it's something that is going to be conducive to my day. And I go and I pontificate upon that thought. I go into depth on this thought. And then that thought equates to actions. And now I am aligning this thought with this action. And therefore I am gathering data so I can execute and start to create the manifestation that I want to see in my life. Manifestation doesn't happen all at once, but it's a collective of actions and thoughts put together that create the manifestation. And I'm going to end it like this. Manifestation isn't something you wait for. It's something you participate in consciously. So you want to make sure that you are always as present as possible and you are an active participant in what it is that you're doing. Manifestation isn't just about wishful thinking, but it's about taking the practical steps to get that vision out that you have within and present it to the world or present it to yourself so that way you can prove to yourself that you were right, that what it is that you had within you, it was the right decision to make. So with that, go out there and be great. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you got some value from it. Thank you for being on this journey with me, and thank you for allowing me to be on this journey with you. And I truly believe we do better when we grow together, so let's continue to grow with one another. And until next time, peace and progress.